In the jungle, sleeping was a difficult art. The wind could trick you. The water could change. And the night never promised anything. That was why COCO, the crocodile of the wide river, slept the way his kind always had. One eye closed, the other watching the moon's reflection on the water. It was not fear. It was habit. That was how he had always lived. COCO was big, strong and quiet. His back looked like it was made of old green stones, and when he breathed, the river seemed to breathe with him. That night, though, something was wrong. COCO was hurt. It was not a serious wound, but it hurt enough to make staying alert difficult. His body felt heavy, and his watching eye kept closing without permission. COCO clenched his jaw. Sleeping completely was not an option. It never had been. Then he heard a soft sound, round and gentle. The capybara stepped out of the reeds. She walked slowly, as if time moved differently around her. She sat near the water, not too close, not staring. "The river sounds different at night," she said after a while. "It's not dangerous, it just speaks more softly." COCO did not answer, but his breathing slowed. The capybara stayed still, as if calm was something that could be shared. Without noticing, COCO began to follow her rhythm. Later, firm footsteps cracked the ground. It was the bear, large and wide, smelling of forest. He looked at COCO, looked at the wound, and asked nothing. He leaned against a nearby tree, close enough to be seen. "I'll stay awake," he said. "When I guard something, I don't get distracted." And he meant it. Every distant sound was answered by the bear's slow, steady movement. He did not need to growl. His presence alone said, "Everything is fine." COCO felt something strange, not relief, something new. As if, for the first time, he was not the only one responsible for keeping the night in order. When the moon rose high, a silent shadow crossed the sky. The owl landed on a branch above the river. He turned his head and looked at COCO with calm eyes. "The night is not an enemy," he said. "It only asks for patience. Everything important happens when we stop watching so hard." COCO wanted to say he did not know how to sleep any other way, but he said nothing. The capybara was still there. The bear did not move. The owl watched the time. The river kept flowing. Little by little, COCO's open eyes stopped fighting. It closed, and for the first time he could remember, COCO truly slept. Nothing bad happened. The jungle did not break. The river did not disappear. When COCO woke up, the sun was warming the water. The wound hurt less. The capybara yawned. The bear stretched. The owl was gone, but the air felt clearer. No one said anything. There was no need. From that day on, COCO was still strong. He still guarded the river. He was still a crocodile. But some nights, only some, he closed both eyes. And the jungle, which had learned from him for many years, learned how to take care of him too. And once upon a rhyme, this enchanted tale has just begun. Because if you subscribe to Bedtime Stories for Kids, the adventures never end.